Hey there, and welcome to the Guitar Tricks channel. I am Christopher Schlegel, your guest instructor, filling in for the otherwise irreplaceable Neal Walter. Neal is earning a well-deserved break from his channel duties. He's recharging his batteries, and he'll be back on the channel in the near future. And with that, I'm well over my quota of bad impersonations. So let's move on to the tip of the week. The tip of the week is to play a bass note in between your licks. It helps provide some context so that if you're playing licks, they sound great, but they don't really have any context. It sounds a little bit more like music if you provide a bass line for yourself, especially if you're just practicing by yourself. So throw in a bass note in between some of those licks, break it up a little bit, and provide yourself with a bass line. G. C. G. D. C. G. Makes it sound a little bit more like music if you provide the bass line for your licks. The lesson of the week is going to be about putting diatonic notes into the pentatonic box. We guitar players love the pentatonic scale because it's easy to see on the fretboard. It's easy to see that pattern. It's easy to play. And it sounds great. But you'll notice that when you play a pentatonic scale, you'll have a little box that's one note and another note on the same string. Then we move to the next string, one note and another note. Just two notes. That's what makes it easy to see, but there are other frets in between those two notes. Maybe we can make use of them. Let's have a little closer look at it. So I've got my G minor pentatonic box here. Basically what I'm going to do is just use some of the other frets around the box. If I'm playing in G minor, I've got the 6th fret, the B flat, and the G, the 3rd fret. Then move over to the B string, got the same thing, 6th fret and 3rd fret, F and D. But what if I put the 5th fret in there too? What if instead of just going down, I put the A in there, and then I put the E in here, it gives us new sounds to play with. So rather than just play, I can put these notes in here. Now, let's do the same thing. Let's extend that pattern to the G string. We'll play the 6th fret, the 5th fret, the 3rd fret of the E string, same 3 frets of the B string, and then the same 3 frets of the G string. So I got a D flat, C, B flat, and then end on G. Makes a nice, neat, symmetrical pattern. You do the same thing an octave higher. So rather than just play licks with our G minor scale, now we can play diatonic notes. We can use the pentatonic box. We can use that visual tool, but just throw some of the other notes in there in between too. Another little neat trick that I like is to play a hammer-on and pull-off sequence like this. Start at the G on the 3rd fret, and then hammer on the 6th fret, that B flat, and then pull it off to the G. Then play the 5th fret, the A, and then pull it off to the G, and then play the F here on the next string over. So If you're not used to those fingers, try your ring, middle, and index. You can do the same thing with the next string down. You can do it on the B string. And you can do the same thing down here on the G string. Sounds great. So you don't have to give up on your pentatonic box. You can still use it as a visual aid. You can look at the neck and say, oh, there's my pentatonic box. But you can also, when you want the sound of it, add those diatonic notes in as well. Or those little hammer-on and pull-off techniques. So, there's a tip of the week, there's a lesson of the week. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. If you have questions about any of that stuff, go to guitartricks.com/forum. Keep an eye out for Guitar Tricks on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else we can find us on the web. See you in future lessons. Have a lot of fun with it and have a good week.